YouTube Finance is in the house, and y'all chilling with Unc. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Today is Simple Saturday, and today we're going to be on cleanup duty. Just have a little bit of chat time, get it in, see what everybody feeling like, trying to figure out how everybody week went. Uh, some people they say they had warnings for storms and stuff like that. We had a little bit of a warning here, but we didn't get anything. Just a few drops of rain, a little bit of thunder, but it wasn't nothing over the top. It was nothing over the top. But anyway, tonight I got some suds to bust, and I'm bringing y'all along for the ride. Um, I apologize. I went kind of late the other night. I shouldn't have wait that late at night to do a live like that. But I was just sitting around chilling, and I figured let's see who out with nothing to do. Let's see. Trying to get things set up. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody had a great week this week. Uh, let's see. All right. Okay. So I ain't got nothing prepared, so I'm just gonna sit y'all here. I got my dishes already piled up over here on the side. It's just a matter of you know, just busting it out. Already already done put up my other dishes, and everything over here. All right. Before I get started, let me take this shirt off right here. Because I'm using bleach, even though there's a black tank top. I don't care about that. When I wash my dishes, I usually put a little bit of bleach in the water. Fill it up. Usually I take that bleach water and clean out my other zinc. Matter of fact, let me see if y'all can see a little bit. I usually take my water here. Before I get started, I usually sanitize this other zinc over here so that can be just as fresh as the one I'm working with. And then I'll take my sprayer, spray it out. Depending on how many dishes I got, I usually take and make a fill up that zinc over there with some clean water and just use that as my rinsing. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I don't really have no pots. It's mostly plates and cups. So usually if I have a lot of pots, I usually let my pot sit in the zinc here. So being as I don't, I'll fill that side up with water. Meanwhile, while that's filling up, I put all of my silverware in the bottom. Put my knives on one side. For first time dishwashers, don't wash the dishes with knives in there. I'm experienced at this, so I can put the knives in the zinc and not get myself cut up. Got some return dishes for when I sent food out. Even though they clean, I still clean them anyway. It's just me. Let's see. Next stage in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Alright. So I put my cups in there. Well, I put me a few cups in there. All of them not going to fit. But, so this is, what was that, my sissy? Let me see what my sissy talking about. I know she wondered why I didn't call her back. If that's her, I'm gonna tell her come and get on this live. Is that her? Who was that? Anybody been having problems with their phone running slow? A couple of my phones is running real slow. I don't know what that is. Ain't her. I thought it was her, but it's not. I'll send her a message because I know she's gonna call me. Let's see. Come. Yeah. And I talked to her earlier. She was over there cooking up some good old grub. I said, dang, that's one thing I miss. Man, my sister, she can cook. She can cook her behind off. And whenever I was up there in Maryland, like, I really ain't have no problem as far as eating. Like, I had so many more options than down here. Because, I mean, my girl cooked. I cook from time to time. My mom cooked every once in a while. She don't cook like she used to. And, but in Maryland, I had the option of my sister. And I had the option of my Aunt Roxy. I wasn't gonna be hungry. I wasn't gonna be hungry because they were some cooking daggone women. Those two are the most cookingest people of our family. I don't know if I'm actually cook anymore like she used to, but she always will cook. She always will cook. And like I said on previous videos, like that was the spot. 4th of July, uh, what's that? Independence, not Independence, that's 4th of July. New Year's, them holidays like that where people come together. Memorial's Day, that was the spot. That was the spot. Everybody would go over to Aunt Roxy house. And that's one thing that I do miss about Baltimore. I do miss that. It's a lot tougher up there than what it used to be. It's a lot more violence. Unfortunately, there's a lot more violence than what it used to be years ago. It's kind of sad. And like I say, this one of the reasons why I express so much in my videos about looking out for these young people. A lot of these young people are they don't really have nobody to look up to, so it's a 50-50 shot. Even though sometimes living in a household with a single parent with just a mom, sometimes it's successful. You have kids that come away like my nephew, for instance. Like he went into the military, he made something, he did good for himself, and for the most part, he had a single mom. Even though he had some men figures in his life, and that helped. But a lot of times when you have moms by themselves, like they struggle with those boys, especially when they get older and they start feeling themselves a little bit. It's tough. It's tough. But I know us growing up, we knew not to be disrespectful to our mom. We would have had to deal with a whole lot of people. Granddad, uncles. It's not so much the same anymore like it used to be. And there's so much more negative things going on out here. And a lot of times the young people is turning towards that because they took away a lot of the programs. Like we had the YMCA. YMCA had training. They had weightlifting. They had boxing classes. We had karate classes. Even though you had to pay for the karate classes, that was somewhere different than the YMCA. But we had different activities, to kind of keep us on track a little bit better. But as the years went along, a lot of these places started losing funding, so that left a lot of kids to be roaming the streets and getting involved with the bad crowds. It was a lot more. It started being a lot more gang activities, and you know, it was more negative in the streets than positive. Like I look forward to going to the YMCA, going in there, playing basketball. They had basketball, had weightlifting, boxing. Like that was fun. We look forward to that. They had programs that help you with your school. Like if you needed help with your homework, stuff like that. They still have some programs like that in some states, but a lot of states don't have that anymore because, a lot of, like I said, a lot of the funding was taken. So it's just a shame, It's a shame. But if I could do anything in this world to change things, I would definitely want to have have the power to build places for these young people, build like recs and like gyms and programs like after school programs. Because a lot of the kids, the parents, they got to work. And a lot of the kids, they home, they raising each other. And in some cases, the streets is raising the kids. And a lot of times, the streets ain't going to teach them the right thing. The streets going to teach them the wrong thing and the wrong way to go. And now here in Maryland, they have where the young people, they don't get in trouble anymore. Like I think if they get arrested, they just send them home. There's no punishment anymore. Now, back in my time, they had punishment. They had places that boys would go and places that girls would go if they was being bad or, being out of order. Hey, Miss Jolisha. So like I said, if I had the power, I would definitely want to make a change. I see some of the basketball players is doing things like that in the communities that they came from, and I think that's a great thing to be able to give back and try to help up the young people the way that you might have been helped. Like I'm gonna tell you, that NAACP, not NAACP, that YMCA, that was a great program. That was a great program. And it had a whole lot of different things that help young people. But I don't know. I don't really know what's going on too much now as far as those programs like that. I know here in North Carolina, they have very few where I'm at. There's very few programs for young people. Very few. And the ones that they did have, like I said, the people lost access to it because they didn't have the funding. I see a couple of buildings down here that I just say to myself, like, if I had the money, like I would really do something with those buildings and make it a good place for kids to be able to go, have fun, get help with their schoolwork if need be. Things that'll help the kids, to do good, to do better for themselves, to want to do better. And show them something different than out here messing around on the streets, doing stuff that they don't really need to be doing. and setting themselves up for all of these new jails that they building out here. If I had the power, I would definitely want to do things like that. Like I see different things on YouTube where YouTube and Facebook, where people just go around and just help the homeless people and stuff like that. Like that really touches my heart to see people being selfless like that. You know, people don't realize it, and I used to be one of them. They look at and really until it hits your family, a lot of people really don't take it serious. Until I seen my brother go through what he went through, like I really didn't know. I was homeless one time myself, but not for a long period of time. But some people that end up out there are dealing with mental health issues, dealing with drug problems, alcohol problems. You know, some just don't have no family. And honestly, I just think it's sad that for us to have as much money as we have in this country, it's really sad that we have such a high homeless rate. And I realize you can't help everybody, because the thing about it is, if you want help, you gotta want it for yourself. As much as somebody offering, you got to want it for yourself. And that's including, dealing with drugs, that even mental health. If you want to get help, you have to be willing to accept the help. It has to be you to say, you know what, I got to do something about this. It can't be somebody else making you do something. Getting off of drugs, the same way. It can't be somebody making you do it. It has to be something that you want to do for yourself. Because if it's not, if somebody basically force you to get off of it, it's going to be a greater chance that you end up back on it again. Until you fully commit to wanting to change and wanting to do better for yourself, it's always going to be that possibility, a stronger possibility. It's always a possibility. You can always regress, but it's a stronger possibility that you'll go back if you don't want it for yourself. But I'm grateful and I'm thankful that, even me, as imperfect as I am, with the things that I've been through, the battles that I've overcome, I'm thankful that God has always gave me a second chance, a third, a fourth, a fifth chance. Because that's the thing. If God give up on you, it's over. But that's the thing about God. He'll never give up on you. We give up on ourselves before he give up on us. But let me see. Thanks for the, what's that, the high five? Let me see. Can I comment? Well, no, that ain't me. I appreciate y'all coming in and chilling with me. Just wanted to have a little bit of a talk. I ain't planning on staying. I stayed on there a couple of hours last night, and I was tired. And I was like, man, I thought about it later on. I said, man, I done sit there and I done chase people away out in here singing, half sleep. Like, what's wrong with me? I was sleepy, but I wasn't sleepy. And see, that's what I get. Because I drank some coffee late and I was really tired. I was tired, but I wasn't tired. Instead of me going and get off of that live and going on get in the bed, I'm sitting there still trying to have some fun and halfway tired and kind of voice. I listened to the that video. My voice was all crackling and carrying on. I was like, oh Lord, I almost wanted to delete that video, but you know, it's all about improving. It's all about learning. This YouTube is all about learning and just trying to move forward and just do better, improve. You know what I'm saying? As time go along, new resources are become available. New material. Maybe some collabs will come in. And still learning the ropes with things a little bit. I've noticed that since I've been on this journey, I think this is probably my 5th month now, and it's been up and down. It's been up and down. Sometimes it seemed like it's. Sometimes I feel like, oh well, maybe it's time for me to quit, because I look and my views and stuff will start getting low, and things just look crazy. And but then I remember the reason why that I was assigned to do this, you know. But I want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? I want to make y'all laugh. I want you to feel inspired. When you come to my channel, I want you to feel motivated, inspired. I want you to be encouraged. You know, the same way that I am. That's like I said, I've been watching YouTube for years, and it's people that I've watched that has been very inspirational. You know, very positive, very inspirational, encouraging. Like I said, I watch families grow. I watch YouTubers from where they had maybe 1 kid and end up years later with 4 or 5 kids. That's how long I've been watching them. Then on the other hand, I've seen people kind of fall off. I'm gonna try my best not to complain. I think, and I should know better, because, like I said, I've been watching YouTube for a while, and I've been watching with my girl was watching it before I was, and I started getting on to YouTube through her, and I see how people react to people. Because there's a lot of trolls out here. I see how people react to them. And from what I've seen, when people react negatively to the trolls, like, it kind of take away from them, their message, their channel. It you know, it kind of makes people feel like they are confrontational, you know, like. And I found myself kind of responding more than what I should have or what I should be. So that's one thing that I'm working on. Not being so reactive to different things, because I realize I think some people it's a paid job for them, I guess. You know. But like I said, I like to have fun. I like to have fun. I can take a joke. I got a sense of humor. Even though I'm trying to live right. I want to be saved. You know, when it's all said and done, I wanna be with God. Like I said, I'm not perfect at all. You know, but I'm just trying my best just to be a decent person. You know, like a whole lot of other people out here. But you know, I like to laugh. I like to sing. I like to go out and have some fun. You know, I just heard an echo. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with good, positive fun. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be involved with no nonsense in order to have some fun. I'm about to wipe the stove down over here. You don't have to be involved in nonsense in order to, have some fun in your life. Like, you ain't got to be involved in drama and all this and that and other. I don't do drama. I avoid drama. You know, negative drama. Now, I like excitement. I like fun drama. But negative drama, I don't care for. I don't do no negative drama like that. Yeah, but pretty much, I ain't got too much to do here. I just wanted to do something. I said I was gonna keep up with my schedule until I actually get stable, get my watch hours and all that stuff, get that stuff going stable. I came up with my plan of my Sunday through Saturday things that I wanted to do, and I got away from it a little bit, but I'm gonna get back on it. And today is simple Saturday. Um, this Saturday we ain't really doing too much, nothing this week because, well, today because my girl got her treatment kind of late today, so we ain't really heading out nowhere tonight. So we was just sitting in here watching Coming to America, the first Coming to America, sitting there laughing off of that, even though we done seen it probably a million times. But yeah, I just wanted to reach out, see what's going on out here in the YouTube streets. I don't know. I feel like I need to check my status because I don't know if my people is being notified. I don't know why I used that. I should have used the other one. I don't like to be all up on the screen. Oh yeah, I see you, sissy. I was wondering if you was gonna come on here. That's my sissy right there, Miss Yvette. Yeah. Sissy, since you on here, let me tell you. I know I was supposed to call you back, but I realized that I had a video that I needed to put up tonight. Tonight is Simple Saturday, and I was supposed to did me a video tonight, and I didn't want to miss it. I wasn't planning on being on here long. I had these dishes to wash, so I figured I going to get some talk on. You just came on, but I was just bragging on your food about one of the good things about being up there in Maryland and Baltimore is I always had some good places to eat. Between you and Aunt Roxy, like we ain't had to worry about no good food. I said I don't know if Aunt Roxy still cook the way she used to, but I know that you still be in them cooking streets, and hopefully one day I can get you on a collab up here and let you show us how to make one of them gourmet meals and show the people what you're working with. But yeah, y'all, she be getting it. She be getting it. But I was gonna mop this floor, but I ain't worrying about mopping no floor. Not tonight. I'll mop the floor probably tomorrow. Let me see. Got this counter. I already did this counter. I'm almost finished, y'all. I ain't have too much. I ain't have really no pans. Just had a bunch of cups and plates. The door handles off. I gotta wipe these door handles off because my girl be tripping about germs. She get on me all the time. She don't want me to come in here and touch nothing in here except this zinc to wash my hands before I touch anything else in here. She don't play that. So I make sure that I sanitize everything. I ain't really worried about front. Just come over there, but I make sure that I do these handles in my car, trying to get some shine. Other than that, yeah. People say, why you don't use the dishwasher? I got a dishwasher right here. But I don't know. I'm old school. I'm old school. The only thing I do this dishwasher is wipe it off. Keep it clean. That's all I do with it. I don't use no dishwasher. I've been here for probably 6 years, and my dishwasher look brand new, like they just installed it. All right, what else I got? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Let my water out. One side. Then out on the other side. I usually be washing the dishes around here. I usually keep the kitchen clean, and I really do it on purpose. Like my girl, she can wash dishes or whatever, but I guess I'm a little bit overprotective because she have her access in her arm, And I guess in my mind, I be worrying if like she gets something in it in that area that may wind up affecting her health wise. So I usually stay on top of this. Every once in a while, I let it go slack and then gotta go in here and get busy with it. But for the most part, I stay on top of things and keep it cool. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick chat with y'all and just see how y'all week was. Like I said, we had a possibility for some storms down here, but they kind of just breezed on through. Thank goodness for that, because nobody trying to deal with no tornadoes and all that stuff. All right, let's see what we got. Thank you, broski. What's it? You welcome. Hey, it's the truth. It's the truth. Hey, what they say, tell the truth, shame the devil. Like, it's some very important things that that I really miss about being home. You know, I know things is different now. Everybody done grown up and went their own separate ways, and some have families. Some of my cousins have grandkids and stuff now, and I have one grandchild. But you know, I'm here in North Carolina, and really, like the only family that I have here is my mom. And I ain't gonna lie, I do miss being home sometimes. But I gotta be honest with you. The cost of living up there compared to the cost of living here is a whole lot different, you know. So that's one of the benefits of being down here down south. Like the cost of living is a lot cheaper, more reasonable than up there. And and then here, like it's more relaxed here. You know, the atmosphere is more relaxed compared to the city, the inner city of Baltimore. Well, I don't know because they did a lot of rearranging up there, so I don't know what's going on as far as the inner city, but I know some of the areas are have gotten pretty tough up there in Maryland, and you know, a lot of people are moving down here. Like Myrtle Beach is starting to fill up. They're building a lot of houses here because a lot of people are moving here from up north. So after a while, this is going to be a regular city. This is going to be regular city life down here after a while. But yeah, but that's all I really wanted to talk to y'all about. I just wanted to do a quick video for Simple Saturday. Just touch bases with y'all and um, just let y'all know that I'm okay. Checking in on y'all, see what y'all up to. But get them dishes done out. I ain't really got too much planned for the night. I'm probably gonna after my girlfriend finish her treatment, I'm gonna call it a night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be watching my service like I do every Sunday, and I'll come back and I'll post something up here where I'm having like a little conversation about something. I'll take something from the service and talk about it. That's what I do for what I call it. Speak on it. Speak on it Sunday. I'll talk about something that I learned from the service, something that stood out, that was important to me, and that's what I'll do on Sundays. But let me give y'all the breakdown. So Sunday will be Speak on It Sunday. Monday will be Memory Monday. I'll tell y'all about a memory of mine, more likely a memory of mine or some kind of memory. Tuesday will be Testimony Tuesday. I give y'all a testimony about something that happened to me or somebody close to me you know, a testimony that happened in their life, something positive, how God helped, or whatever, how, you know. Wednesday, y'all know it's live, Workout Wednesday. I decided I'm just going to go straight for an hour. Uh, I'm not going to do as much talking. I'm just going to get it in. Um, Hopefully, y'all can come and participate with me, and we can just, you know, go back and forwards. You know, talk a little bit, just a little, and get our exercise on. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. I didn't do nothing this past Thursday. What I usually do for Throwback Thursday, I usually dig into my files of some of them old songs that I like. And being I can't really play it on YouTube here, I usually pick from YouTube selection, and then I do like a little lip sync on it. So that's Throwback Thursday. Friday is Freestyle Friday. Is, you know, whatever's going on. If we at the beach, if we out to eat, if we home doing something, I'll find something entertaining to do. Last night I called myself singing half sleep. So that's Freestyle Friday. And Saturday today, like today, is simple. Simple Saturday. It could be anything. Anything. If something I got to do, I'll bring y'all on for the ride. It could be something that I post up, or it could be I might just go live. Like tonight, I'm sitting in here chilling. I had a little bit of things to do, and here I figure out going to talk to y'all while I'm in here. So Sunday through Saturday, I'm gonna be having something going on, and you know, I'll let y'all know. I'll put the notifications out so y'all know what's going on ahead of time. But I really appreciate y'all coming and checking me out. I appreciate all of my new subscribers. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate the likes, the comments. Like I've gotten so many comments that I try my best to respond back to every last one of them. Now I can do that now. When they start getting into thousands and thousands, now I ain't gonna be able to keep up with that. So don't y'all get too upset with me. But right now I'm able to keep up with y'all comments. So just give them to me. Give them to me, and I'll respond back to them. But that's all I got. That's all I got for now. But as I always say, to the next time, love, peace, and blessings. And I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Peace. I'll see y'all later.